Okay guys, we are going to try this again with the screen recorder. In fact, let me turn that on. Start recording. Okay, if this goes out halfway through, I apologize. It's had a lot of use today. This is my second time filming this video because the first time I forgot to choose my source for the screen recorder. So, I'm about to launch my YouTube channel, or if you're watching this video, I have launched my YouTube channel. In preparation, I was changing the channel art from the old format, everything. And I noticed as I was doing something, on the phone crop, my name was getting cut out. So I had to make it awkwardly close, and I'll show you here. I had to make it awkwardly close to my face so that on the phone crop, it would still all be there. I don't like this. I don't like how that looks. So I went out and I shot specifically for my YouTube banner. So one thing I had to do was I had to think about all the different crops. I found a template. I made a color template on a Photoshop file to use from this online template. And if you want that template and you want to follow along or just make your own YouTube banner later, you can get it down in the description below. So first, this is the photo that I'm going to be using as my banner. I specifically left room right here for my name and any other things I wanted that had to be safe and in every crop. One thing about this photo, if you zoom in, it's really grainy. We were not shooting in good lighting, so Keegan's ISO had to be up there a little bit. So instead of trying to pass this as a good photo, I'm going to overplay this ISO and I'm going to put a filter on it so it's not as bad. Instead it's just bold. That didn't work. Filter gallery, there we go. Palette knife is one of my favorites for human faces. This actually has the settings from the video I did earlier. It'll, if you look at it, make it so it's very noticeable. You're not looking at details. No longer ISO problems. And I like that. So I'm gonna hit OK. I'm actually gonna drop it just a little bit more. That wasn't noticeable. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, so there I can start to see my eye again, so that's good. That's what I want. I'm going to hit OK. Then, this is important, I'm going to combine the banner template, which actually I'll show you. Here is the template file. I'm going to copy my picture onto that target file. And make sure you change the document you're copying it to. It is important that you copy the photo onto the template, because if you copy the template onto the photo, your size and file, like resolution and things like that, are going to be off. The template is set to YouTube specifications, so copy it onto that. I'm going to hit OK. Now I go to my banner, and is that already sized also? No, that's not. Okay. I'm going to zoom out to about 30%. Gonna hit Control T, and that wasn't enough, so I'm gonna have to zoom out to about 20%. Hit Control T, and I'm going to pull the sides way in so this fits on the right there. Okay, that's good enough. Second thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to change the opacity. I usually like to do around 2/3, so 68%, that's right in there, that's good. As you can see, I can now see the color template behind my photo, showing me the different crops. I am now going to zoom in. I'm going to hit Control T again, and using the arrow keys on my keyboard, I'm going to drop it to a place where I feel is good. Okay, so after moving around the crop, I have it where I want it. Gonna apply the transformation, and now I can start working. One thing to note, if I turn on this view, this is also in the template, this yellow bar is where any links will come up. So if you attach social links, I don't know what other links you can do in your YouTube banner, any links that you attach a website, if it goes there, it'll go in that area. I have them separated too, so you can see phone, you can see tablet, and you can see PC. That's in a group up above. I'm turning that off for now because I'm not going to have links, but I also do want to keep that space clear. As I said, this is the second time I filmed this video, and that light just went out again. This is the second time I've filmed this video, so everything's starting to fall apart. But either way, I've already done the text that I wanted to do. There is the text I ended up choosing. That took a little bit. One thing to note is I used 4 different text boxes to achieve that look. Obviously, the A, the M, and then the rest of the 2 names are separate. One thing to do is you want to link all those layers together, and the way you could actually do that, I already did it. Left click, you're going to shift, select them all, and you're going to hit link layers, which is, okay, it's unlink layers now. If I hit it again, it's link layers. They're now linked. You can also group them, that's what I did to just take up less room. If I move one of them, I will move all of them. Okay, I want it about there. Gonna hit check. For now, this is all I want on my banner. I usually would do more if I were doing a media post like this, but there's gonna be links right here. There's gonna be my profile picture in the upper left corner on some crops. And other than that, I don't want to overdo it. So I think this is good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close that. I'm going to up the opacity of my background back to 100%. I'm going to save this file. We're going to make sure it's a JPEG. And we're going to call it banner final. And since this is the second take, banner final 2. Save. Maximum quality, just because I'm not trying to send this anywhere, it's just uploading, so I can spend the time. Hit OK there. Now I'm going to go to YouTube and change my channel art. I'm going to select a photo from my computer, go to my quick access, banner final 2, open. It'll show me all the different crops. I need to zoom in to see them, but they all look good. So I'm going to hit select. And there you have it. I have banner art. I'll have to check, make sure that fits on my phone, but I'm confident it will. And that's the end of this That's the end of this tutorial.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Wow. That's the end of this tutorial. Check out my other videos, and if you want to know anything else, leave it down in the comments below and I'll get to you. Have a nice day.